Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Delali Frank and this is News Daily where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. If it's your first time here, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. But without wasting my time, let's get straight into today's video. So we're going to start off with the news that everybody was expecting. And I'm talking about Atsu and whether he's going to get a state burial or not. But recently, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, has announced that Atsu will be having a state-assisted burial, which in terms literally means that he will be having a state burial. The President of Ghana, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, announced on Monday that Ghanaian international footballer Christian Atsu, who died in the Turkey earthquake, would be given a state-assisted burial. Atsu was found dead on February 18, 2023, following the devastating earthquake in Turkey and Syria on February 6, which killed more than 50,000 people in both countries. President Akufo-Addo said the government will do everything on its part to give the footballer a dignified exit. It is my duty and responsibility as president to make sure that happens, he said when he received a delegation of the family of the late footballer at the Jubilee House in Accra. The delegation, led by the president of the Ghana Football Association, Kurt Okraku, had called on him to officially inform him of the tragic loss of their king. The president, who described the late footballer as an exceptional athlete and a gift to our nation, noted that the news surrounding his death was a torturous experience for a lot of Ghanaians because initially we were made to understand he was alright, and then came the defining news that he had been called by the Almighty. He described Atsu's death as a tragedy for his family, his community, and the country. Also, in addition to that, Atsu's 1 week will be held at the Jingano Park in Accra on 4th March. That is the day that the family has also agreed to have the 1 week. That's going to be the Saturday, this coming Saturday at the Jingano Park. It's going to happen at 8 a.m. We are going to be there and bring you live pictures and updates from there. May Atsu so rest in peace, and may the Almighty Lord give him a place to rest. Away from that, if there's any news that everybody saw it coming, then I'm sure it's this particular one. I'm talking about the fact that the All African Games or the African Games have been postponed to March 2024. You all remember that Ghana is preparing to host the African Games, which was supposed to happen this particular year. However, it was obvious that games will not happen in 2023. And recently, we've been confirmed that it has been postponed to 2024. I'm here to give you the dates and every details you need to know. So the 13th African Games, which was originally scheduled to be held in Accra this year, have been postponed to March 2024 to allow for the completion and testing of all facilities that will be used during the event. The multi-sports event will still be called Africa 2023, despite taking place between March 8, 2024 and March 23, 2024. This was made known by the coordinator of the African Union Sports Council, Dr. Decius Chipande, at a press briefing in Accra earlier yesterday. Dr. Chipande told pressmen that the council, after an inspection tour, had received assurance from the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the local organizing committee of the games that Dr. Chipande told pressmen that the council, after an inspection tour, had received assurance from the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the local organizing committee of the games that all the facilities that will be used during the event will be completed and tested by December 2023. Also indicated that the chairman of the LOC said athletes and officials were expected to arrive in the country between March 5 to March 7, 2024 for the games. He also disclosed that 12 of the proposed 24 competition sporting disciplines that will be honored during the games will serve as qualifiers for the 2024 Olympics, following approval by the president of the Association of African Sports Federations, General Ahmed Nasser, and the president of the Association of National Olympic Committee of Africa. That's a good news if you ask me. That means that the competition that will be happening here, aside the athletes representing their countries, it means they are also going to get the opportunity to qualify if they perform. And that's great, I believe. That's great. However, there are some concerns. One of them is that the president of the Ghana Athletic Association, Boa Fuseni, said the proposed date will be highly unfavorable to African athletes who would be participating in the indoors event in the United States of America. Mr. Fuseni stressed that if indeed the event was meant to assist African athletes to qualify for the 2024 Olympics, then the date had to be reconsidered because it clashes with the indoor circuit in USA, which runs between December 2023 to March 2024. However, Dr. Fosu assured that consultation will be held to resolve the concern of the said athletes. Now we move the dates from 2023 to 2024 and it's clashing with another competition. Let's see what happens. Now let's wrap up with some news from the Ghana Football Association. So the first batch, I'm sure you know this and I'm sure you've heard it, that the Ghana Football Association has promised to distribute football boots to all football clubs. A news that is interesting. It's interesting because the clubs and the players that are going to receive the news consider it, that are going to receive the boot, consider it as a great idea. However, football journalists and Ghanaians outside football believe is the most ridiculous news ever. So it's a matter of the person going to benefit it and the one who's not going to benefit it. The one benefiting says, I accept and I enjoy it, whilst those outside believe it doesn't make sense. Anyway, whether it makes sense or not, the Ghana Football Association has released the first batch of the football bull to the 48 Division 1 clubs. And you will recall that the Ghana Football Association has initially promised that there will be 540 pair of boots that will be distributed to Premier League clubs and then Division 1 clubs. The first batch of the boots has arrived. The Ghana Football Association has decided, instead of giving it to the Premier League clubs, they are starting with the Division 1 clubs. So the Division 1 clubs have started receiving their boots and they are going to distribute it to their players. If you ask me, for somebody who is very close to footballers and someone who knows how expensive football boots are, it's something that footballers will always love it because football is not a cheap commodity in our country. Let me know what you also think about this football thing, football boots thing, and let me know what you feel about the FA doing that in your comment section. My name is Elijah Frank. This is where you're going to bring today's news to an end. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. We want to hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel. My name is Elijah Frank. This is News Daily. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.